What is up, all peoples? How you guys doing, man? Hopefully you all are doing well. I am right now. I am in my room for the retreat in New Hampshire. I'm out in New Hampshire right now for vacation. This is our television, microwave, and all the people I'm staying with are upstairs. We actually have two floors, which I didn't even see upstairs yet, but hopefully that does come around though. So anyway, I'm here to talk about the predictions for WrestleMania tomorrow, which I am so excited about because it's WrestleMania 30. Even though it may not look as great, but I'm still think it's going to be a great event at WrestleMania, and I feel like tons of things could happen. So, well, my shirt says XSL, it's an Elite Wrestling sweater, but it is WrestleMania nonetheless. So, anyway, I'm about to get to my predictions. So, I'm ready to start. You know, start the review. Let's get underway. First match I want to talk about is the Vicky Guerrero Invitational match, the 14 Diva Fatal 14 way, because one fall to a finish. I honestly don't think it's going to be a great match, and I'm not going to be too surprised if any of the fans aren't interested in it in any way, shape, or form. And I feel like it's going to be a little sloppy, and it's too many divas in the ring. Even Michael Cole questioned it, and it's just mainly it's mainly the feud between Vicky and AJ. I feel like that's what the whole thing is mainly about. But in all honesty, I think AJ is going to win this one and pull out with the win, or Tamina. It's one of those two. But AJ, I look like they're going to win, and she's going to say overcame all 14 other divas, and it's going to happen on Raw, and it's just this is the part where I really hate when I predict something like this and I'm completely correct, and I feel like I'm just gonna be correct. Like there's no doubt that AJ's gonna win to me, and everyone else think AJ's gonna lose. Nah, AJ's gonna win. I highly doubt that's gonna happen. Or if AJ lose, it's gonna be an excuse like she complained about her corner against 14 other divas, but I feel like if AJ does lose, then there'll be more story to it. But if AJ wins, it's like the feud will still continue either way, but I feel like with AJ dropping the title, she's going to get more interesting again. So I feel like that's where it goes from there. Next match we have was the Shield versus the New Age Outlaws. I feel like as if the Shield is going to get their win. So I'm pulling for the Shield to win this one, even though New Age Outlaws and Kane may have a chance. But unfortunately, if Kane New Age Outlaws don't win, the story furthers, but the Shield may suffer their first loss. But I think the Shield does need a win right here because I feel like the Shield have more future heading into WWE than Kane or the New Age Outlaws, because I feel like the New Age Outlaws should just retire from there or just move on to independent promotion or something like that, in all honesty. But the feud is great, but I feel like if Shield does win, it could further the story with the Authority. Even if they lose, it could further his feud with the Authority with Kane and the New Age Outlaws as the upfront. So yeah, but mostly I think the Shield does need a victory here to continue their run because they have more future ahead of them. So, and even though I don't know how further the story would go, but hopefully the Shield moves on to a bigger story from where they are right now. Even though I'm somehow interested in this feud, I feel like I'm looking at the story of it than the match for the most part. Next match we have was Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker. I have to say Undertaker's winning this one hands down. Even though it's great that Brock Lesnar finally got the upper hand to build suspense, to build the F5, but I felt like the feud wasn't that great of a build up, especially if Brock Lesnar did nail the F5 to The Undertaker the week after, 2 weeks after, and then Paul Heyman does a promo there. I feel like it could have had more chain follow ups from there. So, quite frankly, Undertaker is going to continue to go 22-0, but I feel like we need to have a John Cena versus The Undertaker match, in all honesty, or Undertaker versus Sting, which I can't imagine Sting even joining the WWE, quite frankly. So that's what I got to say to that. So, yeah. Next match we have is John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. And I have to say, Bray Wyatt does need to win this one. Even though John Cena's going to nail his AA, Bray Wyatt will kick out. And then, yeah, so I feel like Bray Wyatt, I feel like with him going further and with him becoming the upcoming star with Undertaker on his last legs, I feel like Bray Wyatt does need to win so he could pass on the torch. So, honestly, if Bray Wyatt does beat The Undertaker, that would be great because he's a young and upcoming star and they could go somewhere with him. But even when he beats John Cena, I feel like that would still be great. So, I am excited for this feud. I'm excited for John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. I think this is going to be a great showdown, even though there's no title involved. But the match in and of itself, I feel like it's going to be awesome. So, yeah, that's what I got to say to that. So, thinking Bray Wyatt's going to pull off the win, even though what John Cena did was, quite frankly, great. So, that's cool to hear. What's up, Jordan Law?
Hey, man.
Doing good, man. So, next match we have, just doing my WrestleMania predictions video.
Nice.
It is nice, isn't it?
Something.
Yeah. But anyway, sorry, that was one of my roommates right there. I'm staying for the weekend. Anyway, next match, Bryan versus Triple H. I felt like as if this story can go either way. I felt like as if with Bryan winning and then getting into the triple threat and him winning would be a great story. This could conclude his feud with the Authority, or the Authority could get their rematch on Extreme Rules, which I thought would still be great. Or with Orton and Batista, one of them, or Fatal 4-Way nonetheless. But if Triple H does win, then he could have his match with both his former Evolution stablemates. And then, yeah, I feel like with him winning, I feel like the story could go even further. And then further build his relevance. But he would still have a great relevant title reign. But I feel like as if, because they played such great heel characters, that if Daniel Bryan does beat Hunter and then win world champion, he could be like one of the guys who overcome the odds of Triple H's success over the years. So I felt like there would still be a lot of story over there, especially with Vince McMahon setting to return in April, from what I heard, sometime around then for the most part. So yeah, I feel like that would be great. So regarding the triple threat match, I feel like as if Randy Orton does retain, I feel like as if the person who's into the triple threat main event is going to win. I feel like there's more story further to it. But if Triple H does get in it, I feel like as if either Batista may win or Orton. But I feel like it would be great if Orton does beat Triple H, and hopefully he could like refresh himself as the world champion, WWE world champion. And he could break away from the Authority and really put more self-establishment toward himself, especially as an aggressive character that he's developed since SummerSlam. So I feel like this could be a great reset button. And then he could talk about, oh, Triple H should have been in the match, and now you see what I did to him. So, yeah, I feel like there could be some place there. So, and then Daniel Bryan, if he does win, then it's about him overcoming the odds. So, it's going to be interesting. But I have to say, Daniel Bryan's going to win this one, being the triple threat match. And then probably win the WWE World Champion to be a big accomplishment. So, that's what I got to say to that. So, in the Andre the Giant main event push Memorial Battle Royal, but Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, I have to say it's either Big Show or Biggie Langston winning this one. So that's what I got to say to that. So forgot to mention the Battle Royal, because it's been 30 years since Hogan fought Andre the Giant and Power Slammed him. And then the next tag team match I forgot to mention, Usos. I think I see the Usos winning this one. I feel like because their title reign is so short so far, they're one of the most fresh tag champions even going on right now. Big E, I felt like if he was booked more booked more fluently, and then he has like more legit title reigns and more relevant feuds, I feel like he'll be fresh. And then Dean Ambrose is just kind of just holding the title as a prop. I would honestly wish he dropped the title at the same time as the Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins did. But it looked as if they're trying to start a tension with the Shield or do the triple threat match for the United States title with the reason of him holding the title. So, yeah, that's what I got to say to that. So, Usos, I think, winning because they're fresh champions right now, and they're one of the most exciting champions going on right now, like I heard on PWTR. So, that's what I got to say to that. Anyway, that's my review. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.